Hi folks, this is the Enormous Pig 1300, Edward Peters. That's not my real name. I used to have a YouTube channel called Fat Pig 1300. I lost the password. I lost the password on my recovery account. So I'm not making any more videos from that. I used to make silent videos back in the day when Skydog was following tracking keywords in the news. And my focus was on, from my point of view, helping people to relax and not stress out, because conspiracy stuff can be stressful and I don't want anyone to freak out. And I was just giving my opinion on how we can just chill out and not get too upset about things. Not that bad things shouldn't be judged as bad, but we can't let it drive us crazy. In any case, I'm using an alias because I have a full-time job and I don't want to get fired if I happen to say anything meaningful for the time being. And okay, so what you're looking at here is my notebook. Thanks to Zachary Hubbard to get me in, and several of you other folks, if I don't know your names, but been doing some research on Gematria. You got me into it. Used to follow keywords in the news. Like, for example, it was obvious that they're trying to start a race war, but I didn't get the numeric coding. I didn't understand that. But now I'm slowly beginning to. So I made a notebook here with simple English, the English, Pythagorean, Jewish, and Latin. And this here, this video is about the Latin, because I want to know what you think about whether news stories could be encoded with the Latin Qabala Simplex Gematria. Basically, I got the idea from gematrix.org. If you click on the Latin Gematria link, it's numbered 1 to 22, and A through I is the same as the others, 1 to 9. J is 9. It's the same as I. There's no K, because in Latin the C is the hard K sound. L through T is 10 through 18. V is 19, and U, V, and W are V, because they were derived from V. Then X, Y, Z, 20. Oops, looking at my shirt. X, Y, Z is 20, 21, 22. Now, if you don't have a one-page chart, it might be handy because you can do all kinds of calculations without flipping pages, without trying to have access to the internet. You can still, do some number crunching. So what I did was, I went on Zachary Hubbard's website where he looked up several articles and gave his analysis, and I'm just wondering, is there a secondary encoding or maybe an alternative encoding in the Latin Qabala Simplex? So for example, I have one here. I hope you can see this. Obama's biggest step on climate. And by the way, I'll have links to all these below the video so you can look for yourself and decide for yourself. I tried crunching biggest step. I'm going to get back so I can see what I'm doing here. Biggest is 65, step 54 adds up to 119. That could just be a coincidence, the 9/11 thing. Next article, 2 New Mexico churches rocked by explosions Sunday morning. This is in La Cruces, New Mexico. La Cruces adds up to 74. I know 74 has been coding. That could just be a coincidence. Like I said, they may not even use the Latin Simplex Gematria. New Mexico, New is 36, New Mexico is 61, adds up to 97. And interesting enough, 36 and 61 are 97, but if you add the digits, 3 and 6 is 9, 6 and 1 is 7, you get 97 that way. And that may just be a mathematical curiosity. Okay, the churches that got bombed, or allegedly got bombed, there's numbers, may not mean anything, because again, these numbers don't really mean that much to me. We go to now the next, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation adds third best Tom Cruise opening. Mission's 88, Impossible's 107. Does it mean anything? Maybe not. Just could be a coincidence. This Rogue Nation. And then last I have here Mexican photojournalist among 5 found shot to death. This is about the death of journalist Ruben Espinosa. And Ruben's 48, Espinosa's 88, 136. Does that mean anything to you? Doesn't mean anything to me. it's just something to consider. If it does seem that the powers that be encode messages in the Simple English and the Pythagorean the most, sometimes in Jewish and perhaps sometime in English, but I don't know. But there may be seemingly innocuous stories encoded in Latin. Now, only time will tell. I'm going to continue crunching the Latin for my own entertainment, my own enrichment. Maybe I'll find something useful, maybe I won't. I'd also like to know what you think about this. Is it a waste of time? I'm quite new to this, but I never thought arithmetic would be so much fun until Zach and you other folks, forgive me, I don't know your names. I've been reading his blog and watching his videos the most, but there's other folks out there, you got me interested in it, and I thank you for that. So tell me what you think, and I wish you peace. Be happy, be calm, and I guess that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.